4th of March 2013. Close your eyes and relax the whole body and mind. Mindfulness is necessary to relax our mind and body. We used to grasp our mind and body as our own. We must try to be using only, without grasping to the mind and body. We must try to be free from grasping habit, grasping to our life, grasping to what we are doing, and grasping whatever we know. What we should do is to do only, to use only. When we meditate, we should try to do only, without grasping our action. We must abandon grasping to the mind and body, and also grasping to all our action. All our habits concerned with the idea of someone. If we do what we used to do, we are using the idea of someone or I. Relax our mind and body, and then pay attention only to the touchness sensation caused by breathing in and breathing out. Whenever there is breathing, there will be continuous touchness on our nose. We must try to be aware of every touching. We must not pay attention to what we are doing. Just pay attention to the truth to do only and trying to be doing only. All our grasping habits must be abandoned. To meditate as we used to meditate is easy. To be doing only is difficult. Don't obey our own desire and trying to be doing only. My teaching is about what we should do, not about what we can do or what we want to do. Pay attention to what we should do. Stop thinking about what we can do or what we want to do. Just think about what we should do. We need to change our understanding. Just think about doing only, knowing only, using only, and experiencing only. We used to think about ourselves. We never try not to think about ourselves. That's why we are thinking about ourselves with attachment to what we are doing. Thinking about ourselves or not is not important. Attachment to thinking about ourselves is important. To be free from attachment, it is necessary to abandon thinking about ourselves. with detachment, you can do everything. To get the power of detachment, all attachment are necessary to detach. They are attachment, whatever we do. To be free from attachment, not to forget the truth, to do only is necessary. Just pay attention only to the truth, to do only. In this way, we will be able to detach. When we do something new, we used to pay attention to what we are doing. In this case, remember the truth, to do only, and trying to detach to our action. If you are not used to understand like this, you will pay attention to this new understanding. In this case, trying to detach to what you are knowing. Knowing with attachment is wrong. If there is knowing, detach to knowing. If there is not knowing, trying to detach to not knowing. If there is knowing, there may also be not knowing. It is the nature. We cannot change the nature. We can change attachment from attachment to detachment. We must old, we must sick, we must die. It is the nature of life. We cannot change the nature. We must try to detach to the nature of life. Our mind and body is changing all the time. There is also attachment to each change. It is necessary to detach to every change. Just pay attention to right understanding like this and trying to abandon paying attention to the body and mind. Mental action is more important than physical and oral action. That's why what we are doing is not much important. What we are saying is also not much important. What we understand is more important. By learning the Buddha teaching, we can change our understanding. Trying to be doing only, using only, knowing only, experiencing only. To know like this is necessary for the mind, and also trying to be like this is also necessary. We are doing and saying as we understand. If we are using normal understanding, we will be able to do and say like others. The more we know in meditation, the more we can practice. Balancing mind and body is necessary all the time. Doing only is necessary, whatever we do. To know only is necessary, whatever we know. Experiencing only is necessary, whatever happened to us. To understand, to do only, to use only is necessary, and also to be able to practice as we know is also necessary. Right understanding is necessary to be able to use mind and body in the right way. Because of wrong understanding, we are using mind and body as our own. We misunderstand as my life, and we misuse our life as our own. We use as we know. If we know wrong, using will be wrong. If we know right, there will be using only. The truth to do only, to use only, to know only, to experience only, which are for all the mind to use. All the mind need to understand the truth, which is to do only, to use only, to know only, to experience only. To be right understanding, it is necessary to know the truth, to do only, to use only. There is nothing to do to be wrong understanding. All our understanding are naturally wrong. To be right understanding, not to forget the truth, to do only, to use only is necessary. Believe the truth, to do only, and stop thinking, am I doing right or wrong? This is changing our mental mistake. Stop thinking whether I should meditate or not, and start meditation with the understanding to do only. We must abandon all our mental action by using right understanding. If we are able to abandon all our mental action, we will never make mental mistake. We are always making mental mistake. That's why it is necessary to correct our mistake. Something or someone is true because of mental mistake. If there is right understanding, someone or something is to use only, not to misunderstand as reality. Someone is true because of wrong understanding. Ever new impermanent nature is true because of right understanding. Right understanding can detach to someone or something. Teaching is over now. Any question? Touching sensation is always happening in the body. If we pay attention to each of the touching, we will be able to abandon to our traditional mental action. We need to change our mental action. That's why we have to pay attention to what we are not used to pay attention. If we pay attention in the body, we can know about our mind also. To know what is happening in the mind, we must pay attention to in the body. Paying directly attention to the mind and body is not complete. If you have attachment to your mind and body, there will be more and more attachment by paying attention directly to the mind and body. The more we pay attention to the mind, the more we think mind as reality. So the aim of paying attention to the pleasant happening is to know about the mind also. To know about the pleasant mind also. What do you mean? In the beginning, it will be making intentionally. Later, it will be naturally. Be mindful to touching sensation, and indirectly we will know about the pleasant mind and also attachment to the mind and to the touching sensation. So we should intend only to the truth, to do only, to know only. In this way, indirectly we can understand about the created truth, which is our mind, and about what is happening in the body and in the mind. We must not intend to know about our mind and about our body. That is mental mistake. We pay attention to the mind and to the body. Doing like this can cause side effect to be more attachment to the mind and body. You must try to detach to what I am teaching in this way. If you can detach, you are right. You must try like this, and in this way you will be able to detach to all saying, all teaching. What I am saying is not much important. Your action to be doing only, using only is more important. You may understand or you may not understand, but you must try. If you understand, trying to detach to what you understand. If you do not understand, trying to detach to your situation. If you can detach, then you are following the right way. If you cannot detach, you are in the wrong way. The more you try, if you understand like this, it is how you practice in your sight is more important. My teaching is also to understand like this. There are a lot of teaching. If you cannot detach to all the teaching, you are not in the right way. Because of attachment, you will understand this way, that way, old teaching, new teaching, like this. If you can detach, you can understand more clearly. Let's share our practice. May all merits we have time now be dedicated to all sentient beings. May all beings rejoice and share in our merits, in our merits, in our merits.